Hi everyone, my name is Emma, and this is my dog, Henry Douglas. He's a Basset Hound, and today we're going to be talking about Basset Hounds. So I have a question for everybody. What do these four things have in common? Bloodhounds, French monks, beagles, and French aristocrats. If you haven't guessed, it's the Basset Hound. So we're going to take it all the way back to the 1700s. French aristocrats loved to hunt, but they only had long-legged, fast dogs that were hard to follow, and they didn't track very well. And so the monks decided that they were going to breed a dog that would be suitable for these aristocrats. They used a bloodhound and a beagle and bred this dog down to what we now know as the Basset Hound. It took about 100 years, but they finally got it right. The first pair of Basset Hounds was given to Lord Galloway by the monks at St. Hubert Monastery. In fact, the first Basset Hound was called the St. Hubert Hound. Lord Galloway took one look at the Basset and said, nope, that's a low dog, and named them Basset Hound, which literally means low dog in French. So the dog, the Basset Hound, was exactly what they were looking for. They have great noses, second only to the Bloodhound, their predecessor, and they can go and track for miles and miles without tiring, but they're also really slow so the hunter could keep up. The first pair of Basset Hounds was sent to England in 1880, and they were a big hit in England. In fact, the Westminster Kennel Club adopted them formally as a breed in 1884. A couple years later, the first Basset Hounds went to America. One pair was sent to Texas, and another pair was sent to New Jersey. And thus began the Basset Hound's journey in America. The Basset Hound does not look the same as it did when it was first bred. This is what it used to look like. And now this is what it looks like now. As you can see, the first version of Basset Hounds were leggier. They were taller, their ears were shorter, and they also came in only one color, just tri-colored. Now there's many different colors of Basset Hounds. Now Basset Hounds, according to the AKC, to be a proper Basset Hound, you have to have ears that are long and cover the nose when pulled forward. When a Basset Hound's head is leaning forward, the skin must make wrinkles and the ears must drag on the ground. That allows for their scent glands to work best because it flushes up all the scent to their olfactory gland. Their snout has to be long, and actually it has to be longer than their forehead is wide. This bump on the top of their head is called an apple. That needs to be prominent in a Basset Hound. Their ears need to be set low and back. The Basset Hound has to have sturdy back legs and chonky thighs, and their paws must be massive with rough pads. They have to be long in length with a short, coarse hair, and their tail has to be up and jaunty. And in this little white tip on the end is called a flag. Henry does not have a very big white flag. And if you were ever showing a Basset Hound and your Basset Hound did not have a white flag, it would be disqualified. This harkens back to the first Basset Hounds. They all had a white flag. They were bred for it. Think of a beagle. They all have a white tip on their tail. This is so that when the dog was in dense underbrush, the hunter could see the dog by the tip of its tail. The Basset Hound temperament is awesome. They're really chill and laid back. They prefer to sleep and eat. They're low-key my spirit animal. The Basset Hound is rated the third laziest dog and in the top 5 dogs for best family dogs. They are excellent with children. A kid can just climb all over a Basset and the Basset's going to be totally fine with it. They are pack animals, so they definitely prefer to be with another dog, but it's not necessary. Henry is an only child and he prefers it that way. They're good with other animals. We have a cat here, Simon the Devious. He's fine with him. The Basset Hound has some issues that all Basset Hounds have due to their long ears. They're really prone to ear infections, and they can get a stinky ear yeast infection thing. I think we've all smelled a dog's ears that has that. So you have to be really careful when bathing them. They have these things called snoods. They're basically just like a little thing you put on and it holds their ears up and away so that water doesn't get into them. All hound dogs in the hound group have a musk to them, and so they smell like dog. So if you don't want your bed and couch smelling like dog all the time, bathe them frequently. Also, due to their long length, they're prone to vertebral problems. So don't let them jump off things. Don't let them jump off the bed. Help them up onto the bed. And due to their downbreeding from their long-legged bloodhound ancestors, they're true achondroplastic dwarves. That's why they have these kind of crooked legs, so they can get joint problems in the form of arthritis or hip dysplasia. So, in conclusion, Basset Hounds are by far my favorite dog breed, and I'm so happy to be able to share this with you. I thank you for your time, and if you have any questions at all, feel free to put that down in the comment section and I'll answer them. Have a good day.